If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, we all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm, yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now...
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on... Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning, which would also be pretty...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to fall.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment.
Huh? What?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun hands down her...
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now,
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan...
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. Speedy
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision. If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if... Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the... Let's take a trip to the Grand Neuro... Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly. Still, your answer has put me. So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something...
All right. There's little Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being? I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has... I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything? I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished.
Narukami, please.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No-
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is... authentic! Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
There's still a long...
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in...
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable.
What What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little...
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that that's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions.
Oh, Paimon gets it now!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first...
Huh? Okay, well...
I see.
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a
You mean leave the plane of Euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right...
A chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating.
It's a little bit like... Anyway,
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have...
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Rebooting.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're absolute...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest... There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too...
Okay. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality. Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these... I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Adding weird abilities to the characters.
This Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved to make... Yeah! The plot is...
Adding weird abilities to the characters. Please speak to President Sung.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda would... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might... Well, if someone turned into
Adding weird abilities to the characters.
What is strange? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro. You do have... That's all of them. Let's try assign them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to
He's a fictional character. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have...
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say?
It doesn't seem... So what do you think of Yai Publishing? Do you like the stories we...
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no... In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation... But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't...
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time and
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you...
It'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover their abilities to the characters.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. Basically, a photo makes a visual...
Okay. So what exactly is... I see. So in other words, I need to do... the more I think about it... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look casual. How about this? This feels quite natural. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. Okay. I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to...
Please let me grow faster.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here...
Wow. This is astonishing, but she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to So, the one in this photo... Are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I think I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in... The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she...
In that case, this picture is...
So even I, who seeks eternity, then how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you... You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you... Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to... But it would be incorrect to conclude from this. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about... Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we...
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so... Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei? Is that someone from the Ten...
Yep, let's find out what's go... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases...
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito has rarely...
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have...
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you, So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsu...
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to... The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of... I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa... No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up... I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to...
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime. Let me mark out the location of the base.
this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
How's this? To the ferry.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
To the ferry. Finally, let's get down to business.
Now you shall perish!
Say no more! To the ferry. More! To the ferry.
Shine down!
Let's dance.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
How's this?
Attack!
Finally, No. Let's
There
get
is
down
no
to
escape!
business.
Torn to oblivion!
To the ferry.
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
Finally,
Forth, my blade. Submit for judgment.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
How's this? Let's get down to business. To the ferry.
Rain outlines your fate. There is no escape!
To the ferry. It's my lucky day.
Shine down!
Say no more.
Torn to oblivion!
Finally,
Illusion shattered!
To the ferry.
Time to act. Let me weave you a verse.
I'm ready.
Shine down!
End you.
Now you shall perish!
Cut down. You win. This is battle.
Look! It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun.
Shogun, what are...
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth...
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of...
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood These are all false.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under...
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here.
I believe I now
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new
well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou Commissioner.
Sorry, a duel?
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down with... If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me. Does not a single person dare to...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set... But if nothing else... And right here, right now in the Kujo clan's... Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once... Then please, let me... Kujo... This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. However, following this duel, I have decided to post. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your...
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the... Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's...
When it's time to deal with the situation...
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. He has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the... I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on...
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in...
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, the Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that... As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done. This has certainly...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see... If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. I'm ready to head... My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issue.
Okay, see you. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yai.
Did you know? Well then, you'll... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend. That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even... take a... Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see a... Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.